All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sports Dom coming back with another video, and this is my Colorado Rockies at Arizona Diamondbacks post-game recap. And what a record-setting night, history-making night for the Arizona Diamondbacks as they win 16-1 over the Colorado Rockies. They score 14 runs in the third inning on 13 hits. 18 men go to bat for the Arizona Diamondbacks in that third inning. They batted around twice in that inning. History-making night for the Arizona Diamondbacks. In the first inning, to lead it off, Ketel Marte got his first hit of the season, and then Corbin Carroll struck out, and then Lourdes Gurriel Jr. hits his first home run of the season, a two-run shot, and it's 2-0 Diamondbacks after one. But then they got a flurry, 14 runs in the third to destroy the Colorado Rockies. Chased Kyle Freeland, and the Colorado Rockies, they got 3 games left in this series, and they already had to use most of their pitchers. So the Arizona Diamondbacks lead the series 1-0. All right, 1-0. Historic, like I said, history-making night for Torey Lovullo and the Arizona Diamondbacks. New unis and a historic night for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Zach Gallen gets the win. Kyle Freeland takes the loss, and it says D-backs make opening day history with 14-run frame. See that right there? D-backs make history with 14-run frame. The Rockies couldn't get them out. So the Rockies had 1 run on 4 hits, no home runs, 6 men left on base, and no errors. The Arizona Diamondbacks had 16 runs, 18 hits, 1 home run, 24 total bases, 4 left on base, and my player of the game. Okay, my player of the game. And we gotta say congratulations to Blaze Alexander. He got his first career hit, and I think it was an RBI. But my player of the game, like I said, is Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Of course, he put the Diamondbacks on the board to stay, and let's see if they will show these runs. They're not going to. Let's see a summary. Let's see here. Okay, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. homers on a fly ball to left field. Ketel Marte scores, and it's 2-0 Diamondbacks. And then Ryan McMahon doubles on a sharp fly ball to center. Alec Thomas. Brendan Rodgers scores, and it's 2-1 Diamondbacks. But then in the third, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. singles on a sharp line drive to center. Nolan Jones, Geraldo Perdomo scores. Ketel Marte to second, and it's 3-1 Diamondbacks. But they're not going to show the other ones. You know, Blaze Alexander, Christian Walker had runs in this game. The only Diamondback that didn't have a hit was Corbin Carroll. He had two walks and 2 scored runs. He didn't have a hit because he was walked both times. So Ketel Marte had 5 at-bats. He had 3 runs and 3 hits, 1 RBI, no walks, no strikeouts. has a .600 average and a 1.200 OPS. So a good night for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Peterson came in to play second base at the end of the game. You know, the game was already over. I think he came in the eighth. He had no at-bats, no runs, no hits, no RBIs, no walks, no strikeouts, has a .000 average and a .000 OPS. Corbin Carroll had 3 at-bats. He had 2 runs, no hits, no RBIs, 2 walks, no strikeouts, has a .000 average and a .400 OPS. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. had 5 at-bats. He had 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 RBI, 5 RBIs, no walks, 2 strikeouts, has a .600 average and a 1.800 OPS. Jake McCarthy didn't play. He came in to take over, but he didn't have any runs or anything. Doesn't have an average or an OPS. Christian Walker had 4 at-bats. He had 2 runs, 2 hits, 2 RBIs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, has a .500 average and a 1.350 OPS. Gabriel Moreno had 5 at-bats. He had 2 runs, 2 hits, 3 RBIs, no walks, 1 strikeout, has a .400 average and a 1.000 OPS. So good night for Gabriel Moreno. Eugenio Suarez had 4 at-bats. He had 1 run, 2 hits, 2 RBIs, no walks, 1 strikeout, has a .500 average and a .900 OPS. Blaze Alexander had 5 at-bats. He had no runs, 2 hits, 1 RBI, no walks, 2 strikeouts, has a .400 average and a .800 OPS. Alec Thomas had 5 at-bats. He had 1 run, 2 hits, 1 RBI, no walks, no strikeouts, has a .400 average and a 1,000 OPS. And then Geraldo Perdomo had 4 at-bats. He had 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 RBI, no walks, no strikeouts, has a .500 average and a 1,000 OPS. And then Frias, the pitcher, I don't know why they have him listed here, but he doesn't have anything. Zach Gallen with the win. He went 5 innings, allowed 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, no home runs, and has a 1.80 OPS. Scott McGuff came in relief, went 1 inning, allowed no runs, no hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, no home runs, and has a 0.00 ERA. Miguel Castro went 1 inning, allowed no hits, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, 1 strikeout, no home runs, and has a 0.00 ERA. Kyle Nelson came in and went 1 inning, allowed no runs, no hits, no RBIs, no walks, 1 strikeout, no home runs, and has a 0.00 ERA. And then Luis Frias went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, no strikeouts, no home runs, and has a 0.00 ERA. So Zach Gallen, they took him out because his pitch count was getting high. But he only allowed 3 hits. He only allowed 1 run, 1 earned run. He had 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. He did hit a batter, but it was accidentally. He didn't allow a home run, and he has a 1.80 ERA. So a good night for Zach Gallen. And the Diamondbacks gave him some run support, man. Them new unis, and they made history in the new unis. So the Colorado Rockies are 0-1. The Arizona Diamondbacks are 1-0. And like I said, 16-1 on opening night. And they used a lot of their bullpen already, and they still got 3 games left in this series. So in Game 2, as of right now, it's looking like it's going to be Cal Quantrill versus Merrill Kelly in Game 2. Which was expected. I was expecting Merrill Kelly to get the nod in Game 2. Game 3, we don't know yet because of the injury to Eduardo Rodriguez. That was supposed to be Rodriguez's spot, but now we don't know. And hopefully we find out soon when Jordan Montgomery's going to join the team. He's got to take a physical and everything. But it's looking like Tommy Henry versus Gomber will go game 3. So Tommy Henry will go game 3 versus Gomber. And then game 4, they don't have a pitching match up here yet. Brandon Pfaadt. So Tommy Henry gets game 3 versus Gomber, and Brandon Pfaadt will take game 4 versus Feltner. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, April 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, we play home against the New York Yankees. But people kept saying the Diamondbacks were flukes. They went all the way to the World Series. They did it flukily. And they showed tonight they ain't no fluke. They're not no fluke, okay? They beat a very good Colorado Rockies team and beat them pretty handily and pretty sound. So, game 2, I'm looking forward to it. We meet Cal Quantrill. Probably won't put up 16 runs, but I expect to win game 2. This Diamondbacks team is showing that they're a pretty good team, and they may not score as many runs, but I think they win and go up 2-0 over the Colorado Rockies. So guys, comment in the comment section below on what you think. And as always, if you like my videos, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video. Stay tuned for my Colorado Rockies at Arizona Diamondbacks Game 2 preview. This is Game 2 of 4 of a 4-game set. And stay tuned for my New Jersey Devils at Buffalo Sabres preview. And as always, go Diamondbacks. Let's take Game 2 against the Colorado Rockies. Let's get Merrill Kelly his first win of the season. Go Diamondbacks, the undefeated Diamondbacks.